Word up to Thizzler for helping the nigga make it.
Thizzler on the roof,
I mean, actually, it just came on accident, man. Like I said, when I very first started rapping, I didn't even know what battling was. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even know what that was, and I kind of stumbled into it and fell into different contests and found out that I was good at it. You know, got a lot of notoriety, got a lot of recognition, but my main focus was always on making music. You know what I mean? Making art and touching people in a way, because that's what inspired me to get into hip hop. You know, so battling. There's a what do you call it, a satisfaction of being able to prove that you dope and go up against, you know what I mean, that competitive spirit is really fun. So once I found out I had a knack for that, I was like, okay, but my main focus was on music. And then when I started doing solo stuff, I was like, well, what's the best way to reestablish my name? You know what I mean? Because to battle, you don't have to have a producer, you don't have to get studio time. It's just your mind and your creativity. And if you can develop enough stuff, you can get into a battle or whatever. So I had already had some recognition from the past, and then when I started doing solo stuff, I was like, okay, this is a good way to reestablish myself as Locksmith, you know? So they were having the grind time battles out here at that time. I was able to get into battles and did a few battles and got a lot of recognition off of that. And so was able to like boost my visibility online, because this is around the time, you know, 2008, when online presence was very important. You know what I mean? You start seeing World Star, you start seeing all the online outlets really breaking new artists. So I was just like, well, everybody's making music, how can I stand out? Well, I already know I can do this. Let me go ahead and get back in this and reestablish myself and get my feet wet as a solo artist. So I felt like it was a very important tool, is to establishing the Locksmith brand, you know? But at the same time, people always kind of condemn battle rapping. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's just like battle rapping. But I was aware of that, but I always had confidence from even back in the frontline stuff. Like, yo, I can make songs. I know how to make songs that appeal to people. I do the battling stuff so I can reassert myself as Locksmith. You know, and it was just a creative itch that I wanted to scratch. So I was able to, you know, kill like 3 birds in 1 stone, you know? I mean, I won't say never, but right now, definitely my main focus, you know, is on music. You know, I'm producing now, so that takes a lot of time. You know, running my own label, touring. You know, I wouldn't want to ever take battling for granted or disrespect the art form. I have so much respect for it because I was in it so deep, to just feel like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do all this stuff on here and I'm just gonna battle. You know what I mean? Because I'm a perfectionist, so I want to be, you know, it's just like if you're a boxer. You know what I mean? When you box and you train and you're in that mentality, but if you step away I mean, my last battle was 2009, you know what I mean? And it's a testament, you know, and I'm flattered that people still reference that. It's like, yo, you know what I mean? That was incredible, but that was you know what I mean, almost 8 years ago. So I'm not arrogant enough to think, all right, you know what? I'm just going to jump back in it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say never, but as of right now, my main focus is on music, you know?
Word up to Thizzler for helping the nigga make it.
Thizzler on the roof,